Hey, you soul tribe, how you doing? Yes, it is Tuesday, and this is very strange for me to put one of these out on a Tuesday, but I just feel like this week is going to be a really big deal, and I just felt urged to get this out early to help prepare you guys. It's going to be a really, really big week, energetically, astrologically, and you guys know I'm not into astrology necessarily, but I do kind of keep my pulse on it, my finger on the pulse. So, yeah. So I'm just going to make you aware of some of these things. Okay, so today, Tuesday, is the 21st, which is the Aries new moon. And that is going to mean that really shit starts happening now. Shit starts happening. Things that have felt like stuck for a while are getting unstuck and they're moving fast. I mean, I feel an Eight of Wands energy with that, meaning that it's like popcorn. Pop, 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 and then all of a sudden pop, 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 pop all over the place in all different ways, all lots of different ways. So Nesara could very well happen this week. Do not expect it necessarily, but can you guys, we're not, some of these things we are not supposed to know, you guys, but I am going to, in fact, I'm going to use this deck, I think. Okay. Spirit, can we get some kind of a little wink from the universe? Can we get some kind of a little wink here as to Nasara possibly being something that happens very soon? Now we've heard that forever, I know. So always be anticipating it. I'm a firm believer of it. Okay. Two of coins, set priorities. Okay. And that's also kind of like could happen, may not happen, may happen. It's also like infinity. There's an infinity sign here. Oh, you can't really see it very well. There it is. Okay, you can kind of see it there. It's because we're at a crossroads. I feel like it's whatever timeline you're going to be on. See, this person looks like they're like, "Ooh, should I go left or should I go right?" I don't know. And they just said belief. So depending on your belief system, will it be done? So believe, guys, really believe it, and you will create it in your reality faster. I don't want to use manifest because it's man feast, but what word to come up with now? Okay, so Queen of Coins, Queen of Coins, peaceful abundance. You know what I got with that is quiet abundance. So you're going to have to sign the what is the non-disclosure NDR. But look at the Queen of Abundance is someone who's sitting pretty, who's very abundant. She's not necessarily flaunting it, although she looks fantastic. But she's sitting in her power, and she's a lover of nature and new beginnings. So it's like she's sitting with this incredible coin in her hand, and she's not telling anybody, and she's just sitting there feeling comfortable. So it's going to depend on your timeline of what you've been creating. And then a new beginning. Oh my gosh. No way. Okay, so this is a new beginning. You're going to be like, I was also going to say, like, know that you are victorious this week, no matter what goes down and what kind of illusions and song and dance happen. Know that you are the winner. We already have the victory. Have absolute confidence in that. Fearless beginnings. The Nefarians are being taken down this week. Okay, so we could even have, the banks might be crashing this week on Wednesday, or it's already been happening. I mean, there's already been thousands of banks that have gone down all over the world. It's a good thing, you guys. Don't say, oh, some of you are concerned this is the negative timeline thing. Yes, this is what they wanted for the bad guys. I mean, everybody wants the system to go down in order for you to do something else, right? So the bad guys want the system to go down so that they can be like, "Ooh, be afraid, everybody, be really afraid," and run over to digital currency that they're going to try to, trap you into. That's going to be negative AI, right? That's not happening. It's not on your timeline if you're watching my channel, okay? What's going to happen now is the banking system's going to go down, and we're going to have rainbow currencies that come in that are backed by gold and silver, which is God's money, right? Money is literally gold and silver in God's law. Okay. So, and then we have King of Coins, secure abundance. So peaceful and secure abundance. And you have a man and a woman looking pretty dapper, right? And so this could also mean that your divine masculine is part of that Eight of Wands that comes forward for this new victorious beginning. Okay. And there are some gloomy doomy cards in this deck. Knight of Swords, somebody in an awful hurry on a motorcycle. Unstoppable force, you guys. Unstoppable force. Okay, now the 22nd. Now, you know, we have been in a WAR for some time, but it's all coming to an absolute head right now, with all the actors out there. The clones, the doubles, the dummies, the whatever else. The fake world out there that's pretending to be in charge right now. It's all coming to a head, and on the 22nd, which is Wednesday, at least in the US, it's going to during the portal, I feel like the Nefarians are going to try attacking our lower chakras. They're going to be going after the divine masculines, or our own divine masculine energy as the feminines. So I would like to do a blissing for you guys right now to protect you on that day. And it's only because on the 23rd, which is Thursday, when this video would normally come out, that's the day that you would, that's the day when it could all really crescendo. So I wanted to prepare you guys. Like, we're having the victory on Thursday, but we could feel very well attacked on Wednesday. So I'm just going to put some protection over everybody, and just know, daily boosters, those who are subscribed to my daily boost, you guys are my primary focus and priority through this time. You will not be abandoned by me. I am going to hold your hand through the process with God. We are going to have you. We're going to hold you stable. We're going to keep your family protected. And we got you. Okay. So don't you, and as long as you're present, everybody, as long as you're present in the moment, that is your greatest protection. I've always said that. I watched Julie Green, and I think Julie Green is phenomenal. However, a lot of Christians and religious people have been brainwashed by the institutions, and a lot of what they teach are actually satanic, and they don't realize, and they don't know. I say that all the time. I know, but just in case you didn't, see a prior video of me talking about this, there's a mixed bag of stuff in there, and a lot of it ill-intended, even black magic being put on things. And the churches were all started by Luciferians. So having said all of that, one thing that I feel like the Christians missed the mark on is they talk about God as being like a man up in the sky. It's easier to say God is him, and sometimes I've even referred to him as him or he or it, but it really is. It is like just inanimate objects even have a consciousness. The flower right there, it has consciousness. My chair has consciousness. It has an opinion about me sitting on it right now. It's like, so you would say it, him, her. It doesn't really even matter the label that you put on it. It's all energy, believe it or not, whether you can see that or not. It's all just energy. So God is unconditioned Christ consciousness within us. That's why the Bible says God is in us. The kingdom of God is within us. So be present. I wish that Julie was saying to her audience, no matter what goes down, stay present. Because if you are present in the moment and you forget about the past and you forget about the future, and you just are concentrating right here, right now, that is where you are protected by the divine. That is your utmost security. That is your highest security. And that is, being in God's bubble. So just remember that when shit hits the fan, do not go to the Nefarian side. Remember that that's their biggest trick. All they can do is come at you and with some kind of a boogeyman costume. Okay. That's the worst that can happen. is that they're going to come try to shake your world. They're going to try to do anything they can to get fear out of you because they're going down. But that's all that they got. That's all they can do. So just stay steadfast in love, stay steadfast in presence, stay steadfast in feeling the vibration in your body. Just put your hand on your heart and just be like, I love you. I got this. You got this. We have the victory. God has already won. God meaning consciousness. I know we have to like change the way we see that. And yes, God's got you. So, and God is within you. So just stay focused on love. So in fact, for that matter, we were just talking about energy being everything. And I know somebody had a question they wanted me to address real quick. If energy is not created or destroyed when you do a healing on someone, or when you clear someone's house of negative energy or entities, where do they go? It depends on the energy or it depends on the intention of the energy worker. I learned I learned from that one time. I was doing a reading in the Lighthouse bookstore, and I had cleared somebody of something, and I usually I was pretty good at disposing of the energy or transmuting the energy in a particular way, but this time I didn't do it. And somebody in the store came to me at like hours after. I was working at the front desk after I had been doing readings. And they came to the front desk and they said, were you the one who was doing the readings earlier? And I said, yeah. And they said, I think you put the energy on me by accident. And I said, really? And they said, yeah, the set of events started happening after it. And I had all this stuff start happening. All of a sudden it dawned on me, oh my gosh, it was from that clearing that happened earlier, because they could overhear the readings and they could see that, it just made perfect sense to them what had happened. So I was like, thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. Let me clear you. So it's depending on the intention of the person. So it will transmute into something, whatever that is. Qigong masters usually turn it into, they can turn it into, well, they can turn illness into health. That's a transmutation. Or they can take the illness and they can turn it into butterflies. I do bees and butterflies all the time. You could take it and you can throw it in an energetic garbage. I know Eusebio does that. Sometimes if I'm capturing something, I'll just put it in a cage and hand it to the angels and ask them to take care of it, because they know what they're doing too. If I'm doing surgery, if I'm doing my med bed clearing, the Arcturians will take care of it. So, but I know, and I feel in my heart that they're coming from a benevolent place. So I only work with benevolent beings, because that's my intention, then that's my heart. And so they match my frequency, and we all have good intentions in what we're doing. So that's the answer to that. It'll change into something else. Somehow. So that's why you also have to make sure that you're going to somebody that's unbiased and they're heartfelt, pure-hearted. Okay. Also explain, okay. Getting around your logic to allow healing. Now, actually, Nala is the one who mentioned this the other day, that some of the people who are, watching, probably here or in readings or whatever, and I'm talking about the healing and I'm doing the light language and all of that, they're stuck in their head and they're thinking, that couldn't be me. I have lupus, or I have, my son has, I do have an incredible testimonial in my Instagram right now about an autistic child that couldn't even communicate his needs and couldn't. I mean, he was pretty, I think despondent is the word. He was just really kind of not interacting much at all. And his mom was heartbroken. And now he is actually responding and a lot. And she said it's an absolute miracle. How does that happen? I mean, and I've had a dog. I worked on a dog, and her owner had taken pictures just to show me, look how big this tumor is on her. And I need to take her to the vet and have her work done and have a surgery to remove this tumor that was on her, a growth. And so she came to me in desperation before the surgery, and she just said, I know that you can work miracles, so, please do something. And in 3 days it was gone. And every day it got substantially smaller and smaller and smaller until it was gone. She'd got pictures of all of it. So how does that happen? It's the same thing. It's you take the energy, you transmute it, you put it somewhere else. However, the universe wants you, or God wants you, to learn what you're supposed to learn from it, because when we go through pain and things like things like these not strange anomalies and things that happen, our higher self's way to bring our attention to something, to a matter that we need to know. And usually at the base of any kind of problem in your system, any kind of dis-ease, is actually an emotional dis-ease first. So it's something like maybe you're being too controlling, or maybe you're being too negative, or maybe you're complaining too much, or maybe, you still hear your grandmother's voice being really critical of you and you're believing it. So these emotional things, if they're persistent and they keep bothering you, they keep hammering you, subconsciously even, it'll create something on you that you have to then direct your energy at it. So it's important that we tackle the emotional issue. So you don't want to just go have it removed, unless the whole purpose behind that is God showing you that miracles exist. And that's possible too. However, just know that anything is possible with God. Absolutely anything is possible with consciousness, unconditioned consciousness of God. Okay. Anything at all. Anything can be transmuted, anything can be changed, anything can be flipped. The whole world can change in a day, overnight. It's all possible. So when you're getting a healing by somebody like me, pure-hearted, unbiased, confident, knows what I'm doing when it comes to this stuff, just accept it with all of your heart. Don't let your logic get in there and compete with what's happening. Even when doing a reading on people, the more they believe in it, the more they are like, hey, Amy, do your thing. Like if you go in to get your hair cut, and you go in with a lot of trepidation, I don't know, you may have a bad result. I knew it was going to be lousy. I knew it was going to, but if you go in there and you're like, hey, do your magic, you know who I am or what kind of person I am, like make me look great. So depending on the attitude you go in with and the faith you go in with, you'll have a different result. And I've seen it over and over again that people who have a lot of faith in the reading, and they're just like, I totally trust you. I know this is going to happen. Something amazing is going to happen of this. Those people have incredible results. Everything is a placebo too. So believing in me, believing in miracles, believing in God, all of that will happen for you. It will happen for you. But if you're crossing your arms and saying, that's just not possible, I have a sickness that's bigger than God. I have a sickness that nobody can, you can't overcome this. Then you're going to you're going to create that because that's your belief, and your beliefs, your beliefs are ironclad because God gives you free will and you can do whatever you want with that. You can believe whatever you want with that, but be very careful what you believe, because you will create it. So get out of your own way, drop into your heart and just say, thank you. I receive whatever me and my subconscious mind will receive. I'll take it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this healing. Okay. So being that we just said all of that, also, I just want to make sure I covered all these subjects for now, and then we'll do okay. Also, this was another thing that was brought up. I'm going to do a blissing in just a minute, so you can experience a miracle in your life, small, large, whatever, something that will boost your faith in this time, because I think faith is so important right now. Okay. So also realizing that, how when you meditate, there's these thought forms and you have to not necessarily block them out, but you bring your attention inward and you don't give your attention outward anymore to whatever the thought form is that comes in. Well, we are in a reality right now where it is going to be very distracting in the outer world. There'll be earthquakes, volcanoes, whatever is to come, and even symbolic earthquakes and volcanoes, and literal earthquakes and volcanoes. Who knows what's going to be going on here. Things are just really moving and shaking, and even the financial stuff and all that. That's going to be like So as we go through that, just remember it's the same thing as meditation. Just stay centered, stay quiet, stay peaceful inside, peaceful abundance. Feel that peaceful abundance within you, and you will start seeing it around you. And in the physical world, it's the same thing. So these things may come at you in the physical world and or come across your peripheral in social media or whatever it is, but do not just treat it just like a meditation. I do not consent, and I do not put my attention on that. I stay here with God. I'm staying right here with God. Just remember that life is a meditation. Even in the physical. So use the analogy of your meditation when you're quieting your mind. It's also happening in the physical. Okay. Okay. So let's do a blissing. And I do think I've covered everything I meant to. And we're going to pull some cards as well. All right. So just take a deep breath, relax your shoulders. Direct your attention to your heart, whether you want to put your hand on your heart, which is a great activation. Oh, and we've been having heart issues lately too. A lot of palpitations, burning sensations, all kinds of things in the heart. You could be feeling your true love, your divine masculine. And it's an ascension thing. And our heart chakras are healing and expanding because they need to in order, for us to get through this time. It's like a beacon. They're saying it's like a beacon of light that you need to be fine-tuned to receive and to stay in that place, to anchor yourself in that place. So if you've been feeling some heart palpitations and things, that's you're just being prepared. You're being prepared to anchor in fully into your heart. Okay. So ama anashira elakena taihe sanse. Ha la hapamba he la sanse la shishina I ke la sane ha ha pom an shishe la an. They just said too that if you've had a miracle happen to you as a result of the work that I do, please put it in the comments below to boost other people's faith. Okay. Hamba shishe na I la he na po hama aken she la ha na po mama ha again na te insan say. And I do get like a lot of testimonials for my daily boosts. So daily boosters, feel free to share those testimonials down below in the links down below. We're boosting everybody's faith this week, you guys. This is going to be a very very interesting week, a very powerful week. So, that's the purpose of that. Shishe he na ike na tai son se pim hama hana ike en. I'm also putting that protection out there for you guys for this whole transition, helping you to know what to do, bringing you solutions, bringing you peace, helping you to know the answers when you're at those crossroads. Helping you to have faith, stay anchored in God. If you start losing faith, you can come back and listen to this again. Since the energy is live, it is alive. It's like a live culture. The light language can be played and be different for you every single time. Be ready to receive. I just saw gold. I don't know why, because silver is really going to be the thing that pays off. Maybe because things are becoming gold backed. I don't know why gold just popped in my head. And I just saw thankful. Be thankful in your heart. Just stay thankful in your heart for whatever you can. Even if you feel like dead broke and scared and whatever you can, just be thankful for what you do have, for that nickel in your pocket or that dime in your pocket or the food you have in the cupboard, even if it's one box of cereal. Doesn't matter. Focus on what you could be grateful for, okay? Just with all your heart. Thank you guys so much for the incredible abundance that I have. That box of cereal is the best box of cereal. I'm so grateful I have that. I'm so grateful I have, whatever it is, whatever you can be grateful for. All right. Mary Magdalene has something to say. Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene, what do you have to say to us right now during these crazy, crazy times? Serendipity. So look out for signs and synchronicities to help you lead your way, help lead the way. Serendipity. Over the coming days, pay attention to the little synchronicities that stem from unexpected events. A life-changing event or inspiration will soon reveal itself, perhaps when you least expect it and in the most unlikely place. Through this event, you gain a deep awareness of the spiritual realm that surrounds you. Wow, it sounds like a miracle to me, right? This results in a heightened sensitivity, and you realize that you are being spiritually guided towards new and rewarding experiences. The transfer of wealth is happening, you guys. A serendipitous event leads you to new creative possibilities and positive opportunities. New friendships are formed and many blessings come your way. Wow. So this doesn't need to be a scary time. This can be absolutely, because I've felt for a while and I keep saying it over and over, but it's okay. It is a time of escalation of the dark side and escalation of the light as well. It's all coming to a crescendo on both sides. So if you're paying attention to the wrong timeline, you can get yourself, kind of spinning out. But don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, they said also in the blissing, or to return to the blissing for just a moment and make sure that you guys are protected with that masculine attack, that masculine energy being attacked, the lower chakras. Halaka san se pina ocean se la laki in I. Ho ma ahana taishishi in I. Hala sunset she la aki intatai san sepiena. Hala ashing shehina apaha ma'an. I'm avoiding some accidents, some some mishaps that they're directing it your way as well. Now I just got directed to the gateway of light activation. Have this ready in case I need it. I got a new little magnifying glass. All right. That's the cards by Kyle Gray. Oh, I just saw the sunset on this card as being something important. I don't know what that's it's significant. They just said significant, like pay attention to sunsets right now. And maybe there'll be a gateway in a sunset. Maybe you're going to be passing through a portal on the sunset. Maybe on the 22nd, since it's a portal, maybe there's going to be an incredible sunset also to affirm or confirm something for you. Okay. All right, Spirit, God, our higher selves, what do you want to say right now? Be singing and humming too. That's the other thing. Whatever's going on around you. Okay. Venusian Galactic Council, star being guides, answering the call and time to shine, you guys. Wow, look at it. It's so bright. It is so bright. That's you. You're a light worker. Shine your light in the darkness. Remember that you are the light. Expand and shine your light. You can help save everyone and bring peace to everyone. So when we're going through it and you're feeling like it'll help to do something with that energy as a light being, while the earth is shaking or things are going on, imagine yourself like this. And you can't see it very well because of the angle. There we go. A little bit. It's like an angel standing in the middle, but there's like two other like beings to the side. So imagine us all like standing linked, hand in hand, arm in arm, however you want to picture that, Put the world in your hands and just pour your love and your light into them, us, the tribe. Just pour out your love, because we are just making sure that the deal is sealed and permanent and not coming back. With that intention, the light has won, love has won, God has won. Okay, because we have. But you got to stake your claim on it. Say it out loud. Dance around, celebrate, be excited. Thank you, God, we have won this victory. We've had this victory. Thank you, God. Our enemies have been silenced. Thank you, God, that we have our vindication, that we are experiencing our vindication. Thank you, God, for the transfer of wealth. Okay. Venusian Galactic Council. Venusian Galactic Council. All right. The Venusians are advanced cosmic beings similar to angels who come from the planet Venus. They are our starry ancestors and are dedicated to helping us experience and embody divine love. There are millions of them, and many of us will have them working with us as guides at this time. If you feel drawn to this information or strongly connected to the stars or star people, there's a good chance that there are many extraterrestrial beings around you at this time, many of whom will be connected to the Venusian Galactic Council. Thank you guys for helping us. Governed by Lady Venus and Sanat Kumara, the Venusian Galactic Council is a divine board of directors who are responsible for recruiting light workers and leaders on Earth who have the potential to make a huge difference by following the call of their soul from this transfer of wealth, right? When they come to us, it's an honor and an opportunity to be reminded of a connection that was active before we came into this incarnation. That's funny. There's no set way of working with the Venusians, but they will contact us in dreams or meditation to share information that will support us on our journey. They often send spiritual downloads in thought forms or understandings. Dreams about flying or being in space are other ways in which they will come through to us. Okay, so connect. On a bright, starry night, say, Venusian Galactic Council, thank you for helping me answer the call of my soul. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is a call to action. You are being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in this world. You have a reason for being here, and you have the potential to inspire, support, and heal your little corner of the world. Don't let this information scare you or overwhelm you, for you are being prepared energetically to step into this role. The ideas you have been having recently are divine downloads, but you aren't being called to make dramatic changes in your life, simply to move forward step by step. The Venusian Galactic Council will reveal more information to support you. Be aware of downloads of information and spiritual signs, for they are confirmation that you are on the right path. Wow, that was powerful. Okay, so one more, and then we'll get into the readings. Okay, so goddesses, gods, and guardians. We're going to see who's helping us at this time. All right, who is it other than the Venusian Council of Light activating us into our calling? I just heard it's going to be a time of bravery and courage. Mermaid of Lemuria, joy. I feel like laughter is going to be key too. So you just sing your little tune, hum your little hum, put your hand on your heart and laugh silly through this time. Okay, Mermaid of Lemuria. Didn't we get this before recently? There, it's hiding. There it is. Look who splashed into your life today. With a playful flick of her shimmering tail, the mermaid shows you, with the droplets of Lemurian light, she says, I see how much time and energy you spend worrying about the future. You're trying to control and plan everything out of fear. Uh-oh. This approach is outworn and it dulls your radiance. I'm here to clear you of rigid, anxious patterns that sap your life force and cloud your spiritual vision. When was the last time you played and had fun? Leave work for now and let your hair down. Trust that it's safe to drop your routines for a while. Lighten up and dance with the flow of life. You may even want to turn some music on and dance. Joy is your birthright and opens up creative solutions. Connecting to simple joys is the answer to any life challenge you may be handling right now. Wow. Drawing this card heralds an energy shift. You've got Lemurian wisdom waiting in your cells, ready to be expressed. Let the mermaid melt away your hard edges, soften your heart, and reattune your energy to sacred joy. You're about to dive into divine waters that have been calling your name. So just more confirmation. Our hearts have been being activated and getting prepared for us to drop into that space, to lead us from that space of joy and open-heartedness and soft-heartedness, forgiveness, forgiving our enemies, forgiving our masculines, all of that. All of that. Forgiveness is key right now. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna drink something and take a tiny little break, and then we're gonna get into the readings. Okay. 5650. 5650. What animal do we have for 5650? A zebra. Okay. So a few weeks ago, my divine masculine, that means true love counterpart, the one that runs away. If you want to learn more about that, just go to my playlist here on YouTube, all about true love. Okay, so a few weeks ago, my DM had divine masculine, had texted me saying I surpassed him, that life was kicking his butt. He was in an energy of not good enough. It was the same I got a reading from, it was the same day I got a reading from you, actually. I just want an energy check-in. Like, is he totally done? Will he reach out again? I've been silent and told him there's no need to compare, that I love him and do what you got to do. I've definitely gotten better at not being as triggered. I see he's feeling insecure, but it was a few weeks ago, but it was a few weeks after we had a great weekend together. Anyway, thank you. So, all right, let's just take a look. True love never really goes anywhere. They may go through their insecure phases and they may choose karmics because of the insecurity, but they always come back around, because you become the one that got away, and it tortures their soul until they finally do something about it, or make amends, or do something to make it right somehow. So, and during the torture, they start to realize their power. They start to realize their worth. Yeah, see, he's thinking of you all the time, and he's wanting to balance it out. He's feeling guided by angels even to give back to you and to balance. Look at that, you're his dream come true. He's not going anywhere, and he feels that sweet rapport and connection with you like with nobody else. Okay, so true love spread, please. What's he really thinking and feeling about her right now? Wanting this to come together, wanting it to stop being a daydream and actually make it for real. Look at this, the popcorn card, the 8 of Wands. That's in his heart. He wants to go forward quickly, lots of communication. So he was just nervous. He feels like you're incredibly mature and intuitive and a loving mother and compassionate, like, or would be a loving mother if you're not. Hi, little sweetheart. What are you doing? So he wants to hurry. So he's feeling that energy that we saw at the very beginning with the Knight of Swords. If you didn't watch the beginning of this video, make sure you watch it, because we're really in that energy of like their pants are on fire. Like they got to do something. So, like, the universe is lighting it up. He's walking away from things that no longer serve him, like those insecurities, right? So yeah, he's daydreaming and thinking about you all the time. He may I mean, if he's not throwing away insecurities, it could even be a karmic person if you know he's involved with somebody because he's afraid to miss out and he feels like he's been going painfully slow and he's leaving behind a lack mentality is what he's doing. And he's going to be apologizing and saying something very sweet to you about how you're a soulmate and he knows that twin flame soulmate, whatever. He's going through a major transformation. A lot of these masculines right now, guys, have the Tower and the Death card. These are two major arcana, like the most major arcana you can have. Like their world is crumbling, just like ours. It's like, and this is now, and it's been going on. The pressure has been on these guys more and more and more and more, and they just can't, they're not going to be able to handle it anymore. They're being forced by the universe to do something about this by, I was going to say injustice, but and justice means, just ice. So, we're just becoming more and more aware of our grammar and our spelling and the words that we use and all of that. So, he wants to balance things out and go to the next level with you. He might even be thinking of going on a road trip with you somehow, some kind of a trip. He may even be thinking of living with you, really taking it to the next level. And he's going to make it happen. He's going to make healing happen. He feels terrible about what he said to you. And he knows it was out of insecurity and fear and people pleasing even. So he's calling himself a coward in a way. And he's wanting to he knows he was defensive out of a feeling of lack and just afraid that he's going to be left in sadness. He's trying to avoid being hurt by pushing you away and holding back from you. But he's going to turn that into action and justice. He's spying on you, and he feels really stupid about even saying that. So, he said, "Open mouth, insert foot." That's funny. Okay, because he knows that not only was it untrue. I mean, he may have believed it in the moment out of that insecure voice, but he knows ultimately that you are the one for him, and he didn't mean to push you away. Okay, so I'm looking at some divine masculine cards, some ghoster cards. Mm-hmm. Despite how anything appears, I'm faithful to you. You haven't held my heart. I plan to call or visit within a matter of weeks if all goes as planned. I'm having to do a lot to get ready and don't want you to know that I'm coming. So please just be happy and know that I'm on my way. I know you're my true love. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I also know once I reach out, the ball's going to start rolling. So I just want to make sure that I'm good and ready. So he's just getting cold feet for a moment. I'm watching, here's the confirmation of the spying. I'm watching all you do or say publicly. I may be driving by asking folks about you or finding anything out that I can. I just don't want you going anywhere. I want to stay apprised. I'm very sick or someone else is. I don't want to burden you with the situation, so I'm just taking care of it right now. I feel like it's stress and anxiety. I hope we'll be comfortable doing certain adult activities because I really need someone open-minded. There are lots of things I'd like to do with you, and I just hope you'll be receptive. I know that also that if I continue to ignore you, I could lose you. You'll hear from me within a relatively short time. I think of you and want you just as much as you want me. Trust me. Okay. And they just said, trust in the divine. And for some reason, I'm feeling like just randomly pulling a tarot card from that one really pretty deck. I don't know the name of it, guys. I'm sorry. The Chariot. Persevering willpower. That's an unstoppable force again, though. I always say this is the unstoppable force, even though that other one said it. But this is somebody balancing out. And look at, he's keeping, and just like you needed to be doing through whatever storms we go through this week, keep your vision on the bright, sunny future up ahead, not the storm clouds that you're facing right now. That's what he's doing. He's staying fixed on you and getting across that finish line with you. Okay. 5651 Giraffe. Okay. 5651. Okay. Happy spring equinox, Amy. Same to you. Lately, I've been having some waves of doubt with my divine masculine. He's still with his karmic. I had the feeling he was flirting with other women online besides me. Can you please do a true love check-in for us? I appreciate you so much. Well, thank you. And I appreciate you. So yeah, that's just, again, that's just part of their insecurity. That's the way they act when they're insecure. They do, that's that it just it's not a reflection on you, obviously. It's just that sometimes they wibble and wobble until they figure out who they truly are and how powerful they truly are. So just know that that's got nothing to do with you. If he is doing that silliness, just know that he's too immature yet. He's got to do some growing up. Okay, so what's he truly thinking and feeling about her, please? And can you please give us some kind of an idea of where he's at with that karmic as well in relation to the karmic? Hapama o shashena tains. Halapama amaan. How's he truly thinking and feeling about her? Give it to us straight. Wow. That's the Sun card right there, the happiest card in the deck. So whatever cards are about to follow, this is the best, most positive version of those cards. That's in his head. So it could also be that he wants to come out of the shadows and really shine for you. The Chariot in his heart. Wow, these masculines are in incredible energy this week. So yeah, this is that unstoppable force, like balancing out, going forward, like you cannot stop this. That's in his heart, along with the Sun in his head. Victory in his actions. He wants that victory with you. He has perfect clarity. I mean, when everything is exposed in the sunlight, you see things clear as day. This man is seeing clear right now, and he wants to give back to you. His overall energy is that he wants to give back to you. He's been a hermit long enough, and he's starting to realize his I was going to say potential, but really his worth, his self-worth. So he's manifesting being a sunshine in your life. Oh my Lord. Okay, you got to go watch the beginning of this video, okay? You got both the Chariot and the Knight of Swords, both cards about being unstoppable forces. Girl, this man loves you so much. Now, you don't have any cups here yet, but it's like that's already been established. The love is already there. Now he knows he's got to bring some truth to the situation. And he's got to bring some boundaries with that other person too. He's choosing the end of a difficult period. Like he wants this to be over. Like the pain, the agony, the waiting, all of that. He's done. He's making some kind of major decision to cut something out of his life. I wonder what. And he's betraying his very heart, keeping in that situation. So he's moving forward very quickly out of it into lots of communication and going forward. I cannot believe we got the popcorn card too. You guys, this is happening. This is these guys might start coming out of the woodworks. Okay, so you've got the Hermit with the Two of Pentacles in the future. And I feel like that's just him coming out and being like, ooh, when is the right time? Do I do it now? Do I do it now? Like being kind of anxious about it. He's also going to have a little bit of cold feet while he figures out his way to a happy future and healing things with you. Okay. So, almost everybody after a long period, like what they've been going through, they've all got to, they're all going to have a little bit of anxiety before they actually do it. So I feel like this is even more validation that they're going to do it. So he's trying to get up the courage to heal things with you through some good, honest communication, some good, straightforward communication. He just said that you deserve after all of this. And this is a breakup card, having the courage to break up and also give it to her straight like that. And we have, this is the theme of the whole thing. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. So we're talking about the karmic, but we're also talking about a brand new passionate beginning. And when I say passionate, I feel like sexual energy, big time. And he wants to just balance things out. He can't stop thinking about you, and he wants to balance things out so you guys can have your dreams come true together. And I just heard it, and boy, will you. And boy, will you. He's going to fight for this and set some boundaries with that person that he's trying to get away from. Okay. So I feel like, again, doing some masculine cards. You've done nothing wrong. I'm just figuring things out. I love you. I want you. I'm coming for you. Please just be a bit more patient. I'll make this up to you. I have some overbearing and controlling people in my life. Yeah, he's got to practice good boundaries right now. That I'm afraid will try to control you too. So I'm working on good boundaries and gaining respect before bringing you into this dynamic. I love how you think. You really inspire me. You are such a remarkable person, and I can't wait to have you at my right hand once I start acting like the person I know I'm meant to be as well. I'm sorry. I will make this up to you. I love you. Trust me, I'm just as frustrated as you. I just have to figure things out before I can make this right. Don't want to involve you in all the boring or dramatic details. I'm sorry, I really am. I hope you can forgive me. I just feel so bad. I'm still trying to get over my ex. So maybe they've already broken up. But he could be in that period where they're just, dealing with all the stuff. So I'm trying to heal from my ex and related wounds. Please give me space while I heal, and know once I lick my wounds, I'll come to you properly healed. I've really been through the ringer. I'm about to reach out, but I get so nervous. I can't hardly stand it. So much to explain and apologize for. Please give me a moment to get ready so I don't mess this up. And I do know if I continue to ignore you, I could lose you. You'll hear from me within a relatively short time. I think of you and want you just as much as you want me. Trust me. So just hold tight, keep the faith. Also remember, you guys, that we're not sitting around waiting for anybody to rescue us. We are rescuing ourselves right now. We're proving to ourselves that we can do it ourselves, by ourselves, for ourselves. And we will be rewarded with the masculine. So they're not coming to save us in any way, shape, or form. They what's happening is we are getting in our power, in our sovereign power, and our masculines are doing the same. And then we are to come forward and be like these power couples. Hang on a second. Okay. 5654. A tiger. 5654. Hi, Amy. I hope you're feeling wonderful today. Thank you. I remember someone asking about their essence a while ago. They felt they were a dragon. So I wanted you to ask the same question. What is my original essence? How interesting. I don't remember doing that. I intend to give a nod to it when creating my brand name, sending you a big hug. Hey, awesome. I know you're some type of angel. So, okay, God. What is her original essence? Hang on. I just want to, let's see. What is her original essence? 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 Wow, that's interesting. Because the first thing I saw, I felt like angel is confirmed. Like you are some type of angel. It's oh. At first I was thinking it was a tiger, and then I know that your animal is a tiger. But now I felt like it was kind of being blurred, like they were trying to tell me it's not quite a tiger, it's not quite a tiger. So when I looked closer, I saw like long fangs. It's a saber-toothed tiger. A saber-toothed tiger. So you might want to look that up and see what the symbolism is for that. Yeah, that's interesting. It's prehistoric, like you're an ancient soul. But even they're showing me that even when you were a saber-toothed tiger, you were also an angel saber-toothed tiger. So some kind of an angelic saber-toothed tiger. So you've been developing your essence. So you're an angel, but your essence, like in embodiment, was a saber-tooth. Is a you keep that's your strength and your power is that saber-toothed tiger. Um, okay, that's interesting. So let's get, okay, well, tell us about the saber-toothed tiger. Tell us about more about her essence. Tell us more about her essence as the saber-toothed tiger. Recognized opportunity. So he brings you all these, and also it's a page though, so that's funny. Because look at, he's got his little briefcase and stuff. He's got his luggage and he's like ready to go somewhere, but he feels like a little kid. But he's looking out there going, whoa, look at that big world. So much to discover, so much to do, but in a big, exciting adventure, right? So at this time, I feel like he's encouraging you to take this adventure, even though you feel like a little kid and a little insecure about it. And it even looks like it could be a little bit stormy up ahead. Be willing to be uncomfortable for a while. He's telling you, be uncomfortable for a bit. Because he's bringing you an incredible opportunity. The magician, manifest and reward. You're going to get your reward if you follow your saber-toothed tiger, and you are manifesting, creating this. And I just got the word abundance as well, as you follow the guidance you're being given from your heart and from the saber-toothed tiger. 10 of Wands. This is like, let the heavy burden down. You've been carrying these rocks for a while, and they're just encouraging you to like take a leap of faith, to drop it and go, just like you're going the wrong direction, kind of walking this tightrope. So dump it, because if you land in that fire, once you drop the tightrope, you'll be transmuted and transformed into it become opportunity, a necessary ending, death. A necessary ending is coming because you've not been following the prompting. So it's time to take a leap of faith. Death is transition. So a necessary ending. Something needs to come to an end right now. You know what that is. It needs to come to an end. Get over a lack mentality with the 5 of coins. And then yeah, be steadfast in winning. It says ruthlessly win, but I feel like you just need to be like a warrior. I will win and I will have my victory. Okay, 6 of coins being given back to generous giving and receiving, like a reciprocated giving and receiving. So let me see also. Can you give me a message from her saber-toothed tiger, please? Give me a message from her saber-toothed tiger right now. Her very essence. What is a message for her very essence of this saber-toothed tiger right now, please? I just saw an elephant with its trunk up, so that's good luck and a removal of blockages. Wow. The same card our whole collective group got at the beginning of this video. Go back and read that, because I don't want to read it again when you've got it at the beginning of the video. But that's pretty incredible, because I just like totally shuffled all over again. Now I'm going to look at the Sword of Light for some more truth on your saber-toothed tiger and what it wants to tell you right now. All right. What's your saber-toothed tiger want to say? Your essence of your very soul. You will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Thank you, God, for these incredible opportunities and the way things just naturally unfolded, the way I was supported, the solutions that are coming to me. I'm so grateful, God, that you've just lined this up so miraculously for me. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Oh, it looked like it said joy on the envelope. And look at more proof that you're an angel. The way forward is open. The way forward is open. And you're contracted to this. This is your calling. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will give you I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. And I just felt the Constitution with that as well. Recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. Stay present in the moment. Stay out of your head. You're being given the answers. One more. No, it's not time yet. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. It's approaching. It's not here yet. Keep watching the signs and synchronicities. And when you feel that intuitive nudge to go, that's your opportunity to jump on it right now. Don't settle for less. You're a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. And that's going to be the look on your face when you do finally take the leap and things start working out for you. Oh my gosh. Okay. And keep a broad perspective, a high perspective. Because when I said, oh my gosh, like I looked over at him and he was smiling like that, like, what? Tell me, what is it? What, show me, tell me. But he caught my attention. So it's like, I feel like just maybe look up the symbolism for a giraffe too right now, because I feel like you need to keep that higher perspective. Yeah, get out of the 3D thinking in regards to this. All right. 5655. 5655. There. We need lions. We've had tigers and bears. We need a lion. Okay, 5655. So this is getting to be a habit for me, lol. When you start to recognize my name, and then I know I have a problem. This is about my divine masculine. I'm really trying to stop thinking about him. I know we're not supposed to focus on them. I decided to go have a drink with a man I met through a friend. The whole time I felt like I was cheating on my divine masculine. What the hell? What's even crazier is I was texting this man with a time and place we could meet. As I was texting this man, my divine masculine replied to a message I sent him. I sent him intel and your updates. On my way, good. On my way to meet this man, the song Hold Me Closer came on the radio. I'm telling you, the higher selves of your divine masculines, they do this kind of stuff. It's so funny. That's the song I felt my DM wanted me to hear intuitively. I've heard they communicate through songs. Yes, they do. I just felt it. I can't explain. I think to myself, I've left messages from my divine masculine being like, you are so lucky your higher selves got your back. It's so true though. Their higher selves like are so much more in tune than they are, and they will jump in and do this, I'm thinking to myself, does he know somehow that I was meeting with this man? Yes, they know, they feel it. They even in the 3D, they feel it. They go, oh, something's disrupting the force. Something was happening. Is somebody trying to steal my woman? I go for chiropractic visits every 3 weeks. I wonder if he knows how I feel about him. So he's a chiropractor. Okay. I have said a few things to kind of let him know how I feel. Can you give me any updates on him? Thank you so much. You're the best. Oh my gosh, I love it. That is just so, and I know a lot of you are laughing at that too, because I know you're having the same things happen with your divine masculines higher selves. Drives me crazy sometimes. It's, you know, Lordy, where did my little cards go? Okay. All right, universe. I want a true love spread, but could you please let us know also whether he even knows? Is it reciprocated? Does he know that she likes him? I just got yes, duh. He says that you've seen him smirk at you. Like that should say it all, right? I wiggled my little finger around you. Don't you know I love you? Oh my gosh, these guys. And then they expect you to like put it in writing in the skies with an airplane. I love you because you've told him with your mouth, like, I love you. I love you. That's not enough though for the masculines. They have to have some kind of like, they always question it. But with us, oh, well, didn't you notice that I, I wore this certain color when I talked to you? Like we could know that. The divine feminines don't get any kind of confirmation. The divine masculines want all kinds of reassurance, but they won't give it to the divine feminines. Lord, something's wrong with that. Something is so wrong with that. That's just because they're still like insecure. That's when they're still insecure about that. They don't realize that you're just as insecure, that you're needing that kind of confirmation too. You need it to be made pretty obvious too. Jeez. Okay. So he's thinking he wants wish fulfillment with you. So you are wish fulfillment. His heart might be confused. He wants a new beginning, wants to take a leap of faith. So, is somebody a drinker? Because he's got heartbreak and wish fulfillment, and it is what he's actually thinking about. And he's trying to gain some clarity through confusion. He's trying to figure out a way to a new beginning. He feels the same way you do. Like, does she even like me? I'm not sure. He's really wanting to make some kind of an effort to show you that he wants to work with you, that he feels the same way, that he wants to like I don't know, collaborate, cooperate, maybe even partner up. So he's spying on you, and he wants to make some kind of decision that no matter how stupid it sounds, he wants to say something to you. And he could be going away from drinking. Maybe he drinks too much and he knows it, and he knows that would come between you. But he is working on healing that. And he also feels called by the angels, of course, finally starting to realize his worth. The sun is starting to peek out a little bit in these cards. So it's like he's kind of peeking his head out. He might have to divorce a karmic. Oh, I said divorce, but he may have to like break up with a karmic or divorce. Maybe it feels like a divorce because he's so enmeshed in it. But yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so he's realizing his worth. So he wants to come out of the shadows. He wants to heal things with you and come out and be his true, bright, like shine like the person he's meant to be. Heal things by speaking his truth, and then the end of a difficult period, barreling forward unstoppably, leaving that karmic behind, doing what he truly wants to do. And he may even think that you're his true love, because I asked for confirmation. This is one of my confirmation cards of true love. So I think he does recognize that there's something very unique about your connection. So I would say yes. Yeah, absolutely. And we got a yes too, that he likes you back. So he does, but he could be just involved in kind of a difficult situation. So like just trying to figure out his way out of it. Okay. Hi, little sweetie pie. Um Okay. He is nervous that you don't really know who he is. He feels like, like almost like he's catfishing you. Like whoever, if you have feelings for him, he's like, surely she doesn't know who I truly am. So wait till she sees. Like, she may not like me when she gets to know me. Oh, he's going through what of a financial crisis or restructuring right now. He might even be changing jobs or careers. But as soon as he feels stable, he'll reach out. He's also super shy when he thinks of reaching out to you. He's tried many times, but it's so hard for him to be vulnerable. And he's so ashamed and embarrassed he can't look you in the eyes and tell you everything. He can't stand the thought of making you cry. Just let him build up the courage to confront this. I feel like it's more about embarrassed and ashamed. He's going through a major test of faith right now, and he's trying to be positive, but it's hard. He misses you so much, his heart aches. He doesn't know what he'd do without you in his life. And he also knows if he continues to ignore you, he could lose you. He says you'll hear from him within a relatively short period of time. So just let it play its course. Know that he's got stuff that he's working out. Anything else that you can tell me about this connection? He beats himself up like you'll leave, and it's like in the movie at the end, the romantic comedies. It's like you've just walked out of his office and he's just like, damn it, I did it again. I always intend to let her know how I feel. And it's just like he goes and bangs his head on the wall afterwards, like totally angry at himself. And I think he's tired of being frustrated about that. Really tired of being frustrated about that. And I feel like pulling one of these cards. The Emperor, strong leader. So he wants to get into this space so that he can come to you proper, like he can come to you and be strong. He knows he's being called up to be a better leader too, and he knows he has to be brave to do that. Page of Cups, new excitement. Oh, he may want to have a baby with you, a little angel baby. All right. So I hope that clarifies. Okay. 56. The eagle. Now, an eagle is also a promise of union along with a stag, but eagles mean that somebody is actually going to show up like brand new. Like they're going to be the mature version of themselves. All right. So 56. Amy, I love you. Thank you so much. What would my divine masculine ask if he submitted a question about me? That's funny. It kind of alluded to it in the prior reading. Does she really love me? Could she really love me? What about all my flaws? What about, she'll surely run the minute she sees my normal side. She's surely more advanced than I am. I don't think he judged what you told him, by the way. I think he was like, whoa, I need to open up my mind here. I need to see things differently. She's going to make me evolve is what I'm feeling. I just keep going. He's just like, does she really have feelings for me? This is playing with my head. Like, for real? Could she? No. I feel like it's just kind of messing with him a little bit. Let's look at some masculine cards. Ooh, he has a child matter to take care of right now. Someone who's dependent on him. He can't move forward until it's taken care of and he feels like it's stabilized. But thank you for your patience. Okay, I don't have an answer for you right now. I'm not sure what to say. So rather than say anything I regret, I'm going to stay clear till I figure this out. I'm watching all you do or say publicly, maybe driving by, asking folks about you or finding out anything I can. I don't want you going anywhere and I want to stay apprised. I'm finally starting to love myself enough too open to you loving me. I'm on shaky legs yet, but I'm heading in the right direction. I want to work on this so I'm not too needy and push you away. Maybe that's one of the things that's pushed people away before. My limiting beliefs are evolving. I'm becoming more open-minded. Yeah, see? If my beliefs were an issue before, please don't assume I'm the same way now. I'm much more ready to listen and ready to listen to you now. I'm so embarrassed and ashamed. I can't bear to look you in the eyes and tell you everything. I can't stand the thought of making you cry. Just let me build up the courage to confront this. So he's running from some demons that he doesn't want to tell you about right now. If you haven't been with someone in a long time, you may want to get your body ready for a change. Okay. Now, when I say that, I think it's so funny. Some people take that as, well, you better start working out. Well, that might be part of it, but no kids can watch this part or listen to this part. Okay. Cover their eyes or their ears or whatever. Okay. Adults. I'm talking to adults right now. I talked to a feminine who said that she hadn't had sex in a long time and she was in so much pain. Okay. So I made that card in honor of her. A lot of you need to make sure that you insert something so that you are not so much in pain that you kind of ruin the experience. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that's why I made that card. Get your body ready for a change if you haven't done it in a long time. You know what I'm saying. Catch my drift? Okay. Yeah, I'm about to reach out, but I'm so nervous I can't hardly stand it. So much to say, explain, and apologize for. Just give me a moment to get ready so I don't mess this up. Despite how anything might appear, I am faithful to you. You have and hold my heart. So he knows that you guys are meant to be. And again, that card is at the bottom of the deck, of course. If you haven't been with somebody in a while, you may want to get your body ready for a change. That's why I put a wink. That's why I put a wink there. I'm like, uh-huh. If you know what I'm saying. Okay. Oh. And yeah, if you feel like working out, do that, but don't feel like he already wants to have sex with you. You know, don't even worry about it. Like, yeah, he's gonna ravish your body. Okay. So just don't even worry about it. We are insecure about our own bodies, but these guys, you know, trust me. I'm feeling how much he wants you. Okay, 5641, a rhino. Okay, 5641. Dear Amy, I desire to know if I and my beloved twin will reunite and marry this year. I was waiting for him for so long, and he's still under karmic's voodoo black magic spells. This is very common too. That, I mean, literally they do that. I've never, before I came into the true love journey, I had never heard of black magic, hardly ever. I didn't even know it existed. I mean, I was like, black magic, who would do that? But like, dang, anybody in a true love situation who's with a karmic, like usually the karmics are putting some kind of black magic on them. It's crazy. I don't know why anybody would mess with that. That just seems kind of stupid to me. Really stupid, because you have hell to pay when you do that kind of thing, manipulating people like that. It never ends well. You always get payback, and it's much more severe than what you were putting out. So yeah, it's not going to end well for you guys who've been putting black magic on people. Not going to end well at all. You are not going to be happy campers about that. Okay. So will you reunite and marry? That's I think you need to watch my playlist, Talks About Life, so that you can understand how all that works. They want you to have faith in the true love journey. For sure. If he's still with a karmic, you know, that's it. Those karmics really test them. Those karmics, if he has to pass the test and realize his worth to get out of that relationship. But this is the energy we're in. So let's take a look. God, can you answer this for her? Is he ever going to break that voodoo spell that karmic has him under? And if so, is he thinking, I just saw the marriage card, one of the marriage cards. Wow, expect miracles. He's going to surprise you. He wants to surprise you in his heart. Okay, hang on. He wants to heal things with you. He wants the end of this chapter. He wants wish fulfillment with you. He wants to be happy. He wants to put effort in to actually make it real in the tangible world. Surprise you with some kind of a passionate new start. Are you sure he's still with that karmic? I don't know. He looks pretty damn excited. I mean, he's saying here, you're everything he's ever wanted, and he wants to get you naked. So you are, he sees this as he's seeing some kind of an opportunity here. He's seeing an opportunity to have what he's always wanted, what he's been daydreaming about for quite a while, and he's just trying not to worry about it. And he wants to charge forward and give back to you. I don't think he's with that karmic anymore. He had some kind of an epiphany that made her hurry up and get away from her and come towards you. Yeah, and he feels like he could help. Look at that. At the very beginning of this video, go watch the beginning of this video, because we talk about this Queen of Pentacles and what she represents. He's giving you some kind of a gift from the heart, and he knows you're his true love. So the end of a difficult period, charging forward unstoppably, missing you like crazy, wanting to communicate. So yeah, nothing's going to stop this guy. I think he's broken up with her. That's what it kind of looks like. I don't even see a hint of a karmic in these cards. He's just probably not telling you because he's getting ready to pounce. So you better get ready. You'd better get ready. And this time I feel like using my new Divine Masculine deck, Divine Masculine Daydreams, DM Daydreams is what it's called. And I'm going to read these off to you. It doesn't matter. Just because I read these cards for her doesn't mean, I'm just doing what I'm called to do. For those of you who had, true love spreads and didn't get these cards are just meant for her to hear or see. Okay. I'm not going to show her the Divine Masculine cards. I'm going to show her these ones. All right. Seeking revenge he's thinking about seeking revenge on his ex by being happy with you. An ex. He's thinking about how perfectly your guys' lives fit together. He's thinking about how to impress you the next time he sees you or talks to you. He's thinking about you guys knowing each other inside and out. He's thinking on getting his hands on some more money. He's thinking of how he can't wait to tell the whole world about you. He's thinking about clearing his name and or any misunderstandings. He's thinking of how to stop you from leaving him. Like he knows you're about to give up, or you're questioning things and being like, what in the world? He's thinking about getting himself out of some kind of tough or sticky situation. And he's thinking about dipping his toes in the water to see if you're going to be receptive. So let me help him with the sticky situation, whatever that is. It's the karmic trying to keep him from moving on. I feel like black magic. Wow, I think she was trying to cause an accident or something. That's not very nice. So that's going to cause her to have her own accident. Whatever the karmics have been trying to send your way or your masculine's way, it's going to backfire and happen to them times 10 or more. Sorry, karmics, but you shouldn't have been messing around like that anyway. If someone's going to love you, they're going to love you. You can't make somebody love you or force them to stay with you or any of that. That would have made you insecure the rest of your life anyway. You would have been always wondering if that was why they liked you, is because you pretended to be somebody you weren't. You made them feel bad about themselves so they'd stick around. Whatever. No, it's time to get real. It's time to get real. All right. I have to go to the bathroom, and then I've got 2 more questions, and then we'll do a general blissing. So hang on just a moment. Actually, 3 more questions, but 2 more people. Okay. 5643 is a tree. Kind of rhymes. Okay. 56. Hi. This is the one that goes at the very end of my videos. Did I just make it sound like you? I think I did. Yeah. My little honey. That's you. I wish you guys could see her cute little face right now. Oh, you are so precious. You're just the sweetest, cutest little thing. Okay. Hi, Amy. Things have been feeling off energetically, and it seems like there's some sort of no. Thank you. No. Go on. Psh, go on. Okay. Here, I guess I'll keep it right there. Okay, will you please do an updated, wait a minute, I gotta start again. Things have been feeling off energetically, and it seems like there's some sort of daily shift with each, my soulmate and the divine twin flame. Will you please do an updated separate reading for each of them to see where I stand with them? Things have been off with my soulmate and he finally, I'm sorry, guys. Things have been off with my soulmate as he finalizes the last couple of months of his legal battle. Then suddenly my twin flame swooped back into the picture, and now that energy has shifted as well, even though there seemed to be an energy of momentum of him feeling disappointed that I was with someone else and seemed as though he was going to try and win me back. Do readings ever show when someone isn't right for someone or if someone is a karmic? Thanks, Amy. Much gratitude and blessings to you and your guides. No, the cards are just going to talk about how he feels and what what he thinks and feels about you. And it's not going to say whether they're a karmic or not. However, you have to watch the signs and synchronicities. I would definitely recommend watching my true love videos in the playlist all about true love. It's funny, we seem to be all about true love this week. I think almost every single reading, except for one I can think of, has been about true love this week. It's a strong energy right now. Anyway, yeah, if you are not meant to know that, if we knew that, we would be avoiding the lessons that we need to learn. So, I always say, it's a false twin flame if or when they just don't care about you and they just are just caring about themselves, and they're just like psychopaths. You learn that they're psychopaths or total like major narcissists or whatever. Like where it becomes pretty obvious they don't really care about you. They just care about themselves. But watch for all the signs and synchronicities, because in your heart what kind of connection you guys have. So it's a very personal journey. You really have to navigate it, and there are lots of tests that you have to go through. There is a video if you go on my website, go to the videos and look at the ones, watch the 2 of them that are about, well, I think there might be 3. Watch all the videos about true love on my videos tab on my website, and it will just tell you a lot. And some of you need like a refresher sometimes, so go back and watch that. So, okay. Yeah, let's take a look at each of these guys. So we'll look at the soulmate first. Let's just check him out. Okay, so her soulmate. Oh, he's getting in his power. He feels like you make him look good as well. Like he feels like you are his Queen of Pentacles somehow. That sometimes can be like you feel like somebody's sophisticated, or like they they make you look good or something. I was like, what does that sound? What are you doing? And these guys are getting restless. They're like, we're about to be done here with you doing this whole video thing. Can we go play? All right, so what is the soulmate feeling and thinking right now? other than getting in his power and knowing that, you guys he feels like you guys could have a bright future. He's thinking of it, okay, he's thinking of doing something sweet for you to go to the next level. He wants to transform the situation. He's trying to get up the strength to do that. He has a lot of regret. It might be an apology even. He really feels like you are everything he's ever wanted, and he's trying not to worry. He wants to give back to you, and create like a stable beginning and a new life. Very, very passionately wanting to move forward quickly. So what is this about? He might be planning some kind of a surprise for you that he's kind of working on behind the scenes. He loves you even though he's not expressing that like maybe he could. Okay, so it's almost like he doesn't want to procrastinate any longer on expressing some feelings to you. He's just trying to decide when and how, and it might be some kind of romantic gesture. It might be a surprise romantic gesture. He feels like he's perfect for you, and he wants to heal the things that have happened due to low self-esteem. Wants to cooperate with you, wants to work with you. And I know there are some ways he's put up some resistance with you. So I think he's recognizing that he needs to put some effort into this relationship. He's had some kind of an epiphany and kind of wants a do-over. I think he's going to be asking you to please forgive him and to have a do-over. And it does look like he's willing to put in the strategize and put in the effort. I think he thinks something's going on. I think he suspects, like that person was talking about earlier. Like I think he might suspect you have somebody else that you're thinking about. That's my feeling on it. And he's trying not to worry. He knows he has to take some action out of integrity to have his wish fulfillment. So he's of the right mindset. Now he's just trying to get up some strength though. And he's strategizing still. So you haven't seen it manifest yet. I feel like a couple of daydream cards and maybe some masculine cards here. He's thinking of saying that he's sorry. Yeah. He's thinking of dipping his toes in the water to make sure you're still receptive. Trying to get his hands on more money. He's thinking about how much he loves your feet. And he's thinking of proposing to you. That would be next level. Oh my gosh. All right. If I haven't said it yet or in a while, I love you. I want to make love to you like we've never experienced before. I want intimacy in every way possible with you. I want us to know each other like no one else ever has. My love, I have unwavering faith in us. In fact, I've never believed in anything like I believe in us. Please hold the space for this while I figure some things out so we can start building a life together. Trust me, I'm just as frustrated as you are. I just have to figure some things out. And I'm finally starting to love myself enough to open up to this caliber of love. Okay. So he's just learning and growing and expanding, opening his mind. He's catching. I feel like he's kind of calling himself on his own baloney. Yeah, because he has intimacy issues right now. Performance anxiety. If he hasn't had sex with you for in a while, that's why. He doesn't feel confident being physical in a healthy way or opening up about his past. Yeah, he wants you to treat him like an adult, not a child. So he's stepping it up. I'm working on a plan to surprise you, see? And I don't want you to have a clue about it. So surrender to the mystery. It'll be worth the wait. It could be a proposal. I mean, that makes so much sense. If he thinks another guy's on the scene and he hasn't been treating you right, which he hasn't, then he thinks if he proposes to you, he's got you. You're gonna have to think about that one. So I don't know. I would make him show you the right way to treat you for a while before you say yes to something like that. That I'd be careful if I were you. because he has not been behaving the way he should. He has not been treating you right. So I don't know. I'm leery of that. Somebody tries to trick you or trap you without proving to you that they are the person that you can lean on and trust. You could take a leap of faith and you could tell them, yes, depending. A pending yes, if I see you treat me right, you know. You can't just ask me to marry you just so that I don't go after the other guy or we don't go out. So that I will go out with that other guy. That's not going to cut it. Because, your divine feminine is not going to want to be with somebody who doesn't treat them right. And none of you guys should settle for somebody who doesn't treat you right. So do not, no matter how fancy the proposal, do not say yes to somebody unless they've proven to you that they can be trusted. All right. So the twin flame. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. The twin flame, please. What's he thinking and feeling right now? What's the twin flame thinking and feeling about her right now, please? He doesn't want to procrastinate any longer. They're both feeling like charging in. He wants to do right by you in his heart. He wants to move forward very fast. The popcorn card again. Jeez, making some kind of major decision to have his wish fulfillment. Genie in a bottle. What? He wants commitment. He may want marriage. The other guy didn't even have this in his heart. Well, he has it in his head. They both want to beat each other out. Yeah, he wants to do right by you. And he feels called by the angels to like balance things out. That's interesting. You have the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is the slowest moving knight in the deck, yet very quick. So I feel like I feel like what this is saying is that he really wants to be grounded, mature, and like methodically go through the steps, but go through them rapidly and quickly. Like I'm going to go in the right order. I just want to make sure that you feel safe all along the way. So I like this guy's attitude better. Like I want to do it. I want to do it right, but I want to go quickly, but I wanted to go, stable all along the way. It's like he's been daydreaming long enough, and he knows that he wants his wish fulfillment now already. He may he's taking the opportunity to make some kind of romantic gesture, like not let you go. He knows you're his true love. Trying to get up the courage for this new beginning, some kind of surprise also, missing you like crazy and being an unstoppable force. So he's about to do something. Yeah, and it's to beat out the other guy too. He's also breaking away from something that you maybe used to control him, and he's healing that. Could be a karmic, could be, a bad habit, something like that. But he's experiencing something or going to experience something kind of miraculous around it, and it's gonna cause him to take action out of integrity. He wants to make this real. He wants to really give it a shot. And then you've got the death card and the Three of Cups. So total transformation and celebration. He's going to take this. He said he's going to take it from a Debbie Downer situation to like a celebration. No more Debbie Downer. He's gonna fight for his happiness. He's gonna fight for that celebration he knows both of you deserve. Okay. You haven't heard from me a while because I've been on vacation, or I'm taking a break from everybody and everything to refresh and renew and be strong for you. I have or had some overbearing and controlling people in my life. Yep, I'm afraid we'll try to control you too. So I'm working on good boundaries and gaining respect before bringing you into this. I hate myself right now. I can't very well accept your love when I can't love myself, but I'm working on it. I'm making plans. See the surprise card. I'm making plans for us behind the scenes I don't want you to know about. So he's getting over self-hatred. He's getting over beating himself up. He says, trust me, I'm just as frustrated. I just have to figure some things out before I can make this right. I'm giving it so much thought, and I know it to be my deepest truth. I choose you. No matter how things look on the outside, you are my person, and I only want you. Please trust me. If you haven't been with someone in a while or in a long time, you may want to get your body ready for a change. So you might want to listen to a prior reading I just did like 1 or 2 ago that talked about that card and what that card means. If you want to like go back and listen to that. Will you marry me? I'm serious. And maybe illusory because like the light is so blinding, or maybe it might be so shocking that he seems to be so in his power that you're just like, holy cow, it's like blinding looking at you. I would do absolutely anything for you. I'd go to the end of the earth. I will prove this once we come together. You know who I truly am, and I plan to make this up to you. All right. Well, good. I don't know. Okay, so your soulmate, he's had a chance. And he's kind of flubbed it up pretty bad. So he better do something to kind of prove that he's worthy, against this other guy. The other guy seems to be considering your feelings a bit more. I don't know. It just feels like that. Like, let me feel. How about Shishay, not Taiken Sase? Hama, not Taiken. Hi, Shishin. I'm trying to see if the justice situation, if the court situation was taken off the table, would he still be doing the same thing? I do get a yes. So I don't think he can really use that as an excuse because it's really just kind of showing you his character. People will show you when they're under a lot of stress, they'll show you what they're really made of. Because they have to still be able to juggle your feelings. They have to still care about you too. Hapama Asheshe and Kahina. The other guy seems like it really reminds me of the romantic comedies where there's the guy that she's been with for a while, but he doesn't really get her. But the true love, like the twin flame or whatever, even though it's kind of wonky and all over the place and confusing sometimes, he cares, really cares. And he wants to make sure that you feel safe and secure and that you feel good about things. It just feels like he's more considerate about you. I don't know if you feel that way as well, but that's what I'd be looking for when you drop into your heart as to who you would say yes to. I would go with the one that makes you that really looks into your eyes and says, I get you. I know you. I see you. And I want to make you feel safe. I want you to know that I got your back 100%. Whatever, however that's going to show up. I'm going to prove that to you in every moment of every day of our lives. You're going to know I got you, That's what you want to feel when they're looking you in the eyes. Not just, oh, please be with me. Don't run off with him, please. Or I'll change. I've had all this opportunity, wonderful, ample opportunity, but I'll change. And if it just kind of sounds superficial or like they're just kind of desperate, no, you want somebody who's connecting with you at the heart. And it may look messy and it may look even ridiculous or stupid or something, because just take a look at those romantic comedies. They always feel like an idiot, look like an idiot, but when they're coming from the heart and they're flubbing it up and they're stuttering all over the place or whatever they're doing, if it's from the heart, you'll feel it. You'll know that they're being totally sincere. You want somebody totally sincere and somebody who is like thoughtful of you, like considerate of you and your feelings first and foremost. So, okay, I hope that helps. All right. Because I do think you may get both of these guys proposing to you. Okay, I know, I just felt you get really nervous, like, oh my God. Okay. Okay. So 5647. And who do we have here? 5647 gets what? What? A monkey. Okay. Hi, Amy. My soul flame sent me a blank email randomly this week. Taking the bait, I replied back casually inquiring the meaning of the blank email, as well as saying, hope you are well, I am good, etc. He replied back that he's sorry and that he definitely did not send that and was glad I'm well. End of conversation. If he didn't send the email, who did? He's still posting pictures and affirming his love for his karmic, calling attention in his captions and comments about how much he loves her, how perfect she is for him. He knows that I see his content. You keep giving me positive reads about him, about how he loves me and wants to come to me, but this email thing was with his seemingly cold response, plus the ongoing social media, is not sitting well with me. Do you have any advice about why or what this is happening in our connection to cause this dysfunction? This journey is testing me so much right now. I want to stand in my self-love and sovereignty here, but I also love this man so deeply. Thank you so much for your help here. You're welcome. All right, so always trust the cards is the thing that I've always seen in these relationships. These masculines are known for lying. They always lie during the separation phase, and I mean they lie to save face. They lie for so many different reasons, but they lied to look good, however they need to, because their ego is still in control. You wouldn't want him right now anyway if he's doing that, because he's obviously still in his ego and trying to like cover his tracks or cover up or whatever. And it could be that like, because I just saw the card that someone close to me is sick, so maybe he feels guilty. Maybe it's his karmic that's sick or something, so he feels like he has to look like the good guy and really profess his love. Fake. I just got the word fake. My limiting beliefs are evolving. I'm becoming more open-minded. If my beliefs were an issue before, please don't think that I'm still the same way now. I could really use some consistent messages of love while I go through some tough stuff. Please hold my hand from a distance while I get over this. Did he send the email, the blank email? Yeah. And then regretted it. And I was like, oh, what did I do? If I haven't said it yet or in a while, I love you. So he loves you. I just feel like whatever situation he's in, yeah, somebody's sick again. You got that twice. And I'm getting a download here. It's just like crazy. Okay. It's on the bottom. I'm so angry or jealous, I can't see straight. Maybe he thinks you're dating somebody, and maybe that's another reason that he's doing that. Sometimes they lash out in immature ways like that. I'm very sick, or someone close to me is. I don't want to burden you with the situation, so I'm taking care of it for now. When it comes to special occasions like sending a blank email, I'm like a deer in headlights. I'm afraid to get involved and do something to screw us up. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now. I'm still trying to get over my ex and related wounds. Please give me space while I heal this, and know once I lick my wounds, I'll come to you properly healed. I've been through the ringer. He just said with this girl. So it's the opposite. I know that sounds crazy, but it's the opposite. Like she has put him through the ringer and he feels like he has to put on a certain face. And I just looked at the word original. So I feel like he is wanting to, like, you have his heart in the original, authentic space. You know, she is like some kind of performance. Yeah, angry or jealous. He wants to work on a passion project with you, though. I wish you knew just how special you are to me. It kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness through this time apart. I promise I'll make this up to you. Your healing is also causing him to heal. He can feel the shifts within him. Please keep working on yourself to help expedite my healing. Keep focusing on you because it's working. Okay. I'm not talking to you because I tend to sabotage myself and I don't want to hurt you. I'm working on healing, believing, and becoming more confident in myself so I can open up to this caliber of love. I also feel like you don't know who I really am. I'm catfishing you. but I'm falling in love with you. So I'm to the point that I need you to know my true identity. And that's the original word I saw. And I'm dreading you won't know me once you know. So you guys have gotten a glimpse of who you truly are, but he feels like, I think that's one thing karmics do too, is they make them feel like they're a terrible person and that they're never worthy of the original type of love. Yeah, see, he's being held up in a self-imposed prison of some sort. I'm doing my best to get myself out of this, but don't worry about me. All right. That's interesting, isn't it? Well, let's look at his secret thoughts, his secret daydreams. What's he thinking about secretly that he's not telling her? Uh-huh. How he truly wants to listen and understand you deeply. How honest he wants to be with you no matter what. It's because he just lied to you. How your lives would or could merge. That's good. About contacting you soon. How badly he wants you to know his kids. Getting his hands on more money. Dipping his toes in the water. About how you really get him. Staying up all night talking. How to stop you from leaving him. So he probably does think you're dating. Getting himself out of a sticky situation. Taking you on a special trip to make you feel special. Crying in front of you. About contacting you soon. Again, sitting by a fire with you by his side, going out to dinner with you. About both of you moving somewhere new altogether. And about how amazing it would be to be face to face with you. Yeah, he's hiding and lying. I feel like he's hiding and lying because he's got a lot to deal with. Now I'm looking at his relationship with his karmic. Ooh, whoa. I just saw her smack him. I feel like she bullies him. Hata ansa se she po homa ke nai. La shen she he pum. It's fear that makes him put all those pictures up about how much he loves her and all that. Tai san se pe ha la ana po mama. He has to appease her. Sha he la na te pim po an. Let me get a confirmation though in these cards. These ones. There. That always looks like a pineapple to me, and a pineapple is promise of union. I know it's not a pineapple, but you know what I mean. That also means pineal gland, and I was itching my pineal gland. I was itching my third eye a minute ago. So there's an intuitive connection. King of Wands. I just saw this as something else. The erect thing. King of Wands, dependably goal-oriented. So he is looking out at you and wanting to be with you. You are a goal he wants to achieve. The Chariot. No way. You got to watch the other videos if you haven't yet, especially in the beginning. Persevering willpower. So he has his eyes on the future in the windshield. Through the windshield, he sees the future, the bright skies and the sunshine, but he's in a storm right now. Three of Coins, building a foundation. He's going to be taking those steps towards you. And maybe in the winter. Maybe he plans to be with you in the winter. But he's building the building blocks to get you guys there by winter. What is that card peeking? Two of Coins. He's like going back and forth. He's at a precipice, comes to mind. Ace of Coins, new abundance. So I feel like he's planning on getting this new abundance and then coming to you and letting you know. Knight of Wands, fearless action. That's going to make him take fearless action once he gets that money. Yeah, Six of Coins. He's going to get that money and give some to you, it feels like. Or give back to you. But for some reason, I feel like he wants to give you money or like fund something for you or, do like just help you financially somehow if you even need it. So he goes, please don't give up on me. Please don't give up on me. And I'm so sorry I lied to you. Did he lie to her when he said that? Did he lie to her when he said that? Okay, I'm gonna get some clarification. I got the Two of Wands. Okay. So, okay, like feeling like what this Two of Wands is like, part of him is in one world and his foot is going, trying to take that step toward the healing with you and on the other, but he's still like fixed there. And you're everything he's ever wanted. Yeah, he was trying to get away from any kind of drama. He didn't want to create any drama. So I think that's why he did it. I think that's why he said that. But he's thinking about you all the time and your sweet connection, trying to might kind of make some kind of major decision to heal this thing with you. And when I asked if he lied, yes, he didn't expect you to respond. I feel like he's shocked that you responded, but he wants to do right by you. He really does want to make up for it. Yeah, an apology. He's going to apologize to his true love. So they lie to themselves up until they get authentic, and then they finally get authentic and they can admit their feelings. So whether that shows up in their outer world or not yet, I feel like him wanting to tell you what's really going on in his heart. I feel over the next month, he's going to get up the nerve to tell you what he really thinks and feels. A confession is coming. Okay, guys. So let's do the general blissing. And oh, ha! I said we needed a lion to complete the lion, tigers, and bears. Oh my. And look how happy he is to show up. I'm here. Look, I'm here. Now, the lions are also the divine masculines. So the divine masculines will triumph this week. They will triumph. So, all right. Everybody drop your shoulders and relax. Think about what intention you want to use. If it's for everybody's highest good and within their free will, it will be amplified. All right. Hepema ma shenche la haike inatai. Ha la san se pihema an ha sheshe he la anaktekens. Se she la upumpa ma ana in san se she la haike la san se pena she la he la hapuma an. Kake san se she la haiken. Hala se sem hemo bushin hala ke ehena asa se na hashin ke pima una hala sanseena. Okay, guys, if you want to order a question for next week, go to my website, become a member, click on my services tab, go to Ask Amy Q&A, fill out your question there and send it in, and I will answer your question just like this in a pre-recorded video that hopefully will be coming out next Thursday for you. And whatever you do, just keep dropping into your heart space and know that a solution is coming and being worked out behind the scenes. I'm also going to be, I'm also working on offering some bartering on my website. So if you think that there's something that either I'm going to offer two different options. One of them, at least that's the plan for now. It may change by the time the website comes out. I don't know. The first option is I need a reading right now or soon, as soon as possible. And this is what I have to offer. Like, don't offer just energy work or whatever if you're not like world renowned or like really super powerful and pure and awesome. Like just don't offer that up, because everybody does some type of energy work and they always want to offer that. And I've tried it many times and it's just like that hasn't worked out very well. Usually that it's not I don't know. So please don't offer that unless you really know what you're doing and you're very, very powerful and pure. Okay. Having said that, I ask on there, if you can offer something up, whatever it is you feel like I would actually need in my physical world, then go ahead and say, this is what I've got. I've got this, that, and the other thing. So if it comes down to us needing to barter, I'm going to put up a crypto receive code so that anybody who has crypto could send me money that way as well. And there's also another option in what I'm calling the trading post, where you can say, hey, look, Amy, I've got this, that, and the other thing in case you ever need it. And I really value your services. So if you ever need these things that I have, just let me know. You don't necessarily need a reading or anything right now, but since you have this, that, and that, and that I might need, just know that I value you. And if you need it, just let me know. So those are the options that I'm going to create for everybody. But that's in case the worst happens and we can't, and we can't access our money anymore, and we can't, that type of thing. So it's for kind of more worst case scenarios. I don't want to be bartering if we are able to use our money right now. So that's more for like coming times, for there to be possibilities to still keep my business going. So I'm going to offer up anything that I can because we don't know which way this is going to go or how it's going to go, what's going to work and what's not going to work. So, all right. Have yourselves a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.